Hi everyone. Is there any sound? I'm not sure if there's sound or not. I'm gonna mess with this a little bit. Hello? Uh-oh, I hit the camera. Sorry. Wiggly camera. So this is the foil press. Very excited. I literally just opened the box. Sorry about the glare, but I ordered this the day it was released, I think, which was November 6th, if I remember correctly. And it came last week, and I haven't had a chance to play yet. So here we are. And I thought I would try it out with you guys first. We'll see how it works, and we'll check out everything that comes with it. So this is the user guide. I'll try to keep everything in camera, and I'll get this box out of the way. But it's the user guide. And then here we have the metal plate. You can see that inside packaged with the carbon fiber plate that it comes with. And I only know that it's a carbon fiber plate because I watched the video on HSN myself. I did purchase this myself. And it came with these pieces. Like I said, I just opened it. So it comes with, and I'm so sorry it's upside down. I don't even know if I can fix that. I don't think I can. There aren't any settings in here like there are in other forums. And they've changed their format, so maybe I could turn the camera around. I wonder if I could do that. That might take some doing. I don't know. We'll just try to work with it like this. So here is, wow, that's really blurry. Let's see if we can do this. Woo, lots of light. There we go. That's a little better. This is one of the Cut and Boss, or no, they call them foil stamp and cut dies. And this is specifically for use with the Gemini by Crafter's Companion foil press. So this one has a butterfly. It has this little flourish, and then it has an even tinier little flourish there. Very cute. So this one is a 5-piece set that has a flourish. Oh, sorry, you can't really see that. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. A flourish, a smaller butterfly. Thank you. Beautiful. And another small flourish. Very cute. And see how those are raised? So it will actually emboss that. And that's where the foil will stick to. Again, that user manual. This one is a flourish corner. It's a 2-piece set, and that fancy heart. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So it'll cut it out on the outline. It'll cut it out on the inside. And then the foil will stick where you see all those raised pieces. Sorry about the glare. This one is a 1-piece foil stamp and cut die. It'll cut the outside, and it will cut the inside frame. And then all of these little pieces will just have your cardstock as the background. So whatever color cardstock you pick, that's what will show through all of these openings here. This one, however, will be cut out. Okay, so let me get those out of the way. And let's see if we can get this out without knocking over the entire camera. All right, I'm going to take this off screen for a second, so bear with me. And let me see if I can straighten up my camera because I'm not really sure what I did here. Uh-oh. Sorry. Hang on. Theme park ride. Sorry. Don't know how that happened. I have my phone charging on the end of the table. Sorry about that. Ooh, squeaky. All right. Comes with more goodies. And of course, a power cord. Gotta have the power cord. Not too much without a power cord. So I'm going to lay that over here. And then in here, we have a sealed bag that I can't get open. Oh my goodness. All right. Got these fancy tweezers. If you can see right there, let me take them out of the bag. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll take them out of the bag. Let me get scissors. So these tweezers are the coolest thing because see that magnet right there? If you can see that. There you go. That magnet will stick to your dies so you can pick them up. Look at that. That's a really strong magnet. It's holding it. Well, it fell off, but if it was just the die, it would have stuck. And it allows you to take that die, lift it up off of your design or whatever, and place it to the side because they're going to be hot because we're heating them up. And that way you don't have to touch them with your fingers in case they're too hot. And then you open the tweezers because you'll take this piece off and it'll snap it away so that it'll drop on your mat or your craft table, whatever you're using. Very cool. Lay those to the side. And it comes with some foil. We've got gold. My goodness, I can't get them out. Silver. Are these both gold? Maybe. Yeah, they both look like gold and a silver foil. And then we have, this is like a silicone mat where you can lay your hot dies so that they don't ruin your surface or get stuck to anything. So I'm just going to lay that up here off to the side. Oh, and this comes with more dies. Oh, you know what? I think I remember all of these that it came with that I already went through over here. These four packages were the extra special deal for the release if you bought it through HSN, which I did. And this is what it comes with standard, if I understood that correctly. So it comes with like the samples of foil, the silicone mat, these two die sets, and the little silicone grippers. These are, I have something similar to this in my kitchen for grabbing hot pans out of the oven or off of the stove, like when the handles get hot. Of course, mine are from Pampered Chef, and but they're very similar to these. So here we have a happy birthday, and it comes with a little butterfly and a flourish. And then we have a fancy frame. And again, it'll cut that inside frame out. It'll cut the outside edge, and then it'll foil everything that you see raised. And then there's a fancy corner here too. So we've got two fancy corners. That's pretty cool. All right. I'm going to open these little doohickeys because I don't want to be opening them later when I need them. I don't know if I'll use them or not, to be honest, but I'll just lay them over here and get rid of all this packaging. Like I said, I opened the box and looked inside of it, and I didn't pull anything out except for those first dies that I showed you. I did pull those out and look through them, and then I put everything back. Yeah, and decided I would go live. So this is the first time I'm seeing a lot of this. So I'm just going to put this over here. Let me get rid of all of this trash. Get rid of the trash. So let me get rid of these. And it's actually really lightweight. I mean, I can lift it with one hand and it doesn't hurt my wrist. I'm turning into a wimp these days. So there it is in all its glory. I did buy the carrying case from HSN. Wow, yeah, this is pretty cool. Okay, let me put the scissors up. Can we still see it? Yes, we can. Maybe I'll put it over here. I'm going to put it on this side. Fancy. It has a power button I'll lift that up, see if you can see it. Oops, if I can get it out of the camera. So we got a power button. We've got temperature low, medium, and high. You can see how high the thermometer is filled. Low, medium, and high. And then this is minutes and seconds with your plus and minus, so you can set your time. There is the start button, and then you can hit reset to clear everything that you have in there if you need a different heat setting. So I'll put that over here. And this is not a very long cord, but that's okay. I think I have it covered. We'll see. I also bought the Gemini Junior because, of course, on HSN, they said this works best with the Gemini Junior. So how could I not buy the Gemini Junior too? I have an electronic die cut machine, but what I have is the what do I have? I have the Cut and Boss, the Anna Griffin the Anna Griffin version of the Cut and Boss is what I have. And pardon my reach, I'm losing my mind. What happened here? Oh goodness, I don't know what that is. No, I don't want to watch that. Sorry. This is turning out to be weird. Okay. Let me see how the volume sounds. Let me see. Okay, it sounds pretty good. Using a new microphone, so wasn't sure how that volume would sound. All right, let me get this plugged in. Give me a second here. Let's leave that there. Sorry about my arm. I rearranged stuff on my desk, and I'm not convinced that I like my setup right now. So I'm going to lay that right there. And I'll plug in the Gemini in a second here. I've got it in a box. And let me move my phone out of the way. All right, so this is pretty cool. So it says from the video that I watched from HSN that you need to leave this unplugged. These do wear, and leaving it plugged in will cause that extra wear. So that's plugged in, and this is unplugged. And you can see it has the little teeth. Maybe you can see it. I don't know. Maybe it'll focus. There it is. So it has the little teeth in the end, and it plugs in right here. They just slide into place. And it has these two pieces here for stability so that it goes in straight. And you don't have to push hard. It just goes in. And when you turn it on, maybe, oh, there's an on-off switch. Don't forget the on-off switch. That's over here on the side. Ooh, nice loud beep to let you know. And you can push the power button and it lights up purple. Oh my gosh. Can you guys see that? Oh, it doesn't look purple on the screen. It is bright purple, like beautiful purple. Love it. This is great. I'm going to turn it off for now because I don't need that on yet. Ooh, it was already getting warm. Oh my goodness. It's not hot, but it's getting warm for sure. So I am going to move this because I am going to put the Gemini right here on my desk. And this is the Gemini Junior. Look at that. Like I said, I bought it because they said, oh, it works best with the Gemini Junior. And I said, okay, well, then I guess I got to have the Gemini Junior. And, oh, look at that pretty die. It says hello and love. And then it has all kinds of flourishes. That is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. You see those? Wow. And then a very fancy embossing folder. So excited. Who doesn't love free stuff? When you pay enough for all this, you should get some free goodies. So this is a clear cutting plate. You get 2 clear cutting plates. a rubber embossing mat. So if you don't want to cut and you just want to emboss, you can. And this is very important from what I saw on the videos from HSN, because you can use this with your regular dies from all those other companies with this process. And instead of cutting the outline of your die, it will actually just create an embossed space for the foil to stick when you run it through your die cut machine. There's a metal cutting plate, a magnetic shim, and a plastic shim. So there's all those pieces. I'm just going to lay them to the side. Let me see if I can get this, oh my goodness, this thing out of here. So the foil press is not heavy, but as you know, the die cutting machines are always heavy. And this is another little set that was in there that I just found. It was kind of hiding behind the machine. So it's a tag, which is fantastic. It's a good size. It's kind of small, but 3 little hearts, and then the circle for the center. It looks like it's a little bit bigger of a circle than that, so maybe it makes like a ring around it. All right, I don't know how to get this thing out of here. I think I'm gonna have to turn it upside down. We got a user manual. That's always important. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Dumping it out. It's gonna be upside down, but we gotta start somewhere, right? Let me throw that box over there. And we've got cardboard everywhere. All right. Oh, power cord. Very important. And rid of the styrofoam. See if we can find where the bag opens. And if you're just joining, I am trying out the foil press for the first time, and I bought the Gemini Junior to go with that, because of course they said it works best with the Gemini Junior, so here we are. I figure I can't go wrong if I buy the right tools. Maybe it'll help, because I always try to save money, and I use what I have, and then things don't work right, and then I get frustrated, like I'm sure many of you do. Sometimes we don't have the luxury of being able to buy the right tools for one reason or another. I was fortunate enough to be able to do this time. I certainly won't be able to do it every time, but now let's see if I can plug this in. Sorry for my reach. Oh my goodness, we got cords everywhere. I'm gonna sit this right there. Ooh, all kinds of crazy dust bunnies. So I'm just gonna move that there. And then what I'm going to do is figure out how, so this turns on. Does it have an on-off button too? Nope, not that I feel. What is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, it does have an on-off. Look at that. So it's got an on-off and a power button. How weird is that? I don't understand. Must be an extra safety measure. So this tells you how to cut thin metal dies. Oh, and I know that's upside down and backwards. So sorry. But cutting thin metal dies, cutting very intricate dies, which is what I'm really hoping this one will do well. I have some intricate dies, and I don't use them because they don't cut well. So I'm gonna set this aside, because I believe what we're going to need are some of these plates that came with it. I know we're going to need the plastic ones. I know we'll need those. So who wants to see something foiled? I'm really hoping that it's as easy as they say it is, because that's going to be amazing. I watched videos. I watched a video from The video is from HSN, of course, and I think it's like the same video. They just keep clipping it like at different intervals and in different pieces of the video, so that it's not the same video, and it's shorter and longer, and they have different variations of the same video. So watch those, and it looks pretty easy as long as you follow the instructions. Then I watched Nancy Stamps here on YouTube. She received one of these, and I believe she already had the Gemini Junior, but they sent her the foil press, and she tried it out, and I've watched her videos, and she makes beautiful, beautiful foiled pieces, and she's following the instructions as far as I can tell, and from what she says in the videos, and it works really well. So this paper's sticking to this one. My goodness, that's the magnetic plate there. And then we have the rubber embossing plate, which you can use with your embossing folders, and you can use with your dies to keep it from actually cutting. You would just use that instead. So, all right. So now we've got things unpackaged. Let me move some of these over. Move these over here and put that over there. All right, I've got the little tweezers. I'm going to leave that clear piece lay on the mat and that right there. So I know let's do this one. I'm going to take these out of the bag. I'm going to have to register all of my items tomorrow. I know I won't do it tonight, but I'll have to hang on to those and register all of these. So again, there's that metal plate that comes with the foil press, and that's carbon fiber. I can't talk. Cannot talk. Carbon fiber. All right, let me get my handy dandy scissors and cut this baby out. I'm going to use this one first. This floral frame. And let's see. Throw away that plastic package, but I'll keep this and I'll slip it inside of one of my envelopes that I keep all my dies in. So I'm going to peel it off. It's got that double-sided sticky tape. So I'm going to peel that off, set that to the side, and let's see what it says about what we're foiling and how we do this. So it tells you everything that you got in the box. You got a foil press base station, which is this piece, the foiling platform, which is this piece with the handle, the top plate, which is the carbon fiber one, I believe, the metal shim. You got the silicone cooling mat, magnetic tweezers, silicone finger grips, one roll of gold foil, 2 foil stamp and cut dies, 3 foil stamp dies, an instruction manual, and a power cord. Well, I got 2 rolls. Maybe this gold foil comes with it, and then this gold and silver that was in the box comes with the special add-ons that I got. Awesome. And then it tells you down here all of the different, let me at least turn it the right way. I know it's backwards, but this is what the top looks like of the foil press right here. And again, it has all of it has the power, has this is high, medium, and low for the heat settings. And then you've got minutes and seconds up and down, so you can set that. And then this is upside down and backwards, doesn't work for me either. this is the countdown start. That's what you hit start to start your timer. And then reset heating time, you can hit reset and it'll go back to, your 15 seconds or 20 seconds or whatever you set it to. So look at this, paper craft foil rolls. Oh, so it tells you if you're putting it on cardstock or, very cool. So this one is a stamp and cut. So they're calling it a stamp when it's just it's embossing the foil to the paper. I don't know if embossing the foil is the right term. So let's see. Okay, this is in another language. Don't have questions yet. All right. Getting started. Select your heat setting from the matrix. You can also foil, this foil you can put on fabrics and leather too. That's really cool. I'm shocked. And that's where you use the high settings. You can see here you use the low settings. And these settings are all for the Crafter's Companion foils. I know Nancy Stamps used some different brand foils with hers. And, maybe I'll get to that one day, but not yet. So we'll see. We'll have to get there. So operating your Gemini foil press. Place the foil press base station on a dry level surface. Turn it on. There's that beep. I'm going to get these things off of it because it did get hot. I'm going to unplug it. Because when it's plugged in again, it'll start heating. And these do wear out according to what they said on HSN. These will wear out. You can buy extra ones. I did not order an extra one. And hopefully if I take care of this one, I won't need to buy one soon. But they also said you could buy a second one. That way you can have one running through your die cut machine while you are heating up this one. So you can keep your assembly line going. And that will just keep things flowing. So let's see. Just reading the instructions, see if I can figure out where I need to put this. Okay, you want to set it on this. So it looks like low. We're just going to do regular cardstock. Low, medium die, large die. I guess this would be considered a medium die. So according to the chart, it goes on low for 15 seconds. So low, low. Why isn't it letting me push the seconds? Oh, because I have to plug it in. Oh my goodness. But you waste seconds doing that. So start. All right. So it's heating up. And I think when you, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. I think when you're heating it up, you're supposed to cover it with the Teflon plate so that it keeps that heat in. I'm just going to unplug it and let it sit there. It's a little warm. It's not hot, but make sure it is preheated and set the timer. Okay, so I'm going to set it to low. Select the temperature. Select your heat setting. The red light will turn green and another beep will sound when the foiling platform has reached the required temperature. That can take 2 to 3 minutes. So while that's happening, I'm going to figure out what the heck the sandwich is, because supposedly this plate, it's just this plate and the carbon fiber plate, cover plate on top. Sorry for the silence. I'm just reading. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. Gonna need foil. I think I'm going to do silver. Uh-oh. Why does there have to be tape on it? I really hate that there's tape on it. That drives me batty. They put tape on the rolls so they don't come undone, but it makes it really hard to get that off. So let me finagle with this. Oh, there's some of it. Oh, geez. I just wrinkled the foil. Trying to get this tape off. That's fantastic. Fantastic. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. This is being filmed if you're not watching it now, if you're watching it after it's posted. And this is being filmed on Friday, November 23rd. And oh, look at that. Oh, it's a whole roll. Oh, it's not little sheets. So I'll just roll that back up because I'm going to need just a piece of it. You're going to cut it to the size that you need, and you're going to select the material face down on top of the foil and carefully place the top plate on top, which is this. So you place it color side down like that. So I'm just going to cut this little piece. Let me move this plate. See, there's some pieces missing there, and I don't want to, so I'm going to cut that off. I can use that with some other dies that are a little smaller. So I'm going to put that over there, and I'm going to hold it still. All right. I'll take this and put it over here. So you're going to put it color side down. See, the shiny side is the foil. And then this is color side down. There we go. And then this is the cover plate, that carbon fiber plate. So you're just going to lay it down so that nothing moves. There we go. Uh-oh. Well, I say so nothing moves, but if you move it, it's going to move. So it is well covered. And I'm going to lay it down. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to put it on a piece of this cardstock. This is some gray cardstock that I picked up. It's Recollections cardstock, but maybe I can just foil it right to the front. Or actually, it's going to cut it. So I think I have one that's already cut. I do. So I can use that. And let's see what we got here. Face down. So you just put it in your Gemini just like this. It'll pass through the same as any other. So you have your foil down. Foil down. I put my cardstock on there. Remember, it's going to cut it. So it's okay if it's not like perfectly centered because it's going to cut it. And the top plate. And this didn't beep yet, did it? So I guess this shouldn't be on here yet because it is, oh, that's kind of magnetic, I guess. So do that. So it's going to heat up. Again, I've never tried this, so we'll see. We'll see how it works. So I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Woo, that's getting hot. That was silly. Don't run your fingers across it to try to get stuff off of it. I can see like foil pieces on it already. So don't try to do that. Don't try this at home, kids. I'm telling you. Definitely am not a pro, but there's stuff on my platform. I don't know about you, but that stuff drives me crazy. So waiting patiently, not really, not so much. So I can set the time. Sorry about the shake. 15 seconds it says. It's coming up to heat. I can smell the heat. I can feel the heat. My hand is above it. So you see my Band-Aid? My cute little Dory Band-Aid. I cut myself with one of the sharp knives after Thanksgiving dinner. I was washing dishes and I hand washed those knives. And I went to dry it. I went to switch hands and somehow I grabbed the blade instead of the handle. I don't know how these things happen. This is my life. Have you ever done anything like that? You're all done. I wasn't chopping anything. I wasn't cutting anything. I wasn't doing anything wrong. I was just washing it. I finished washing it. I rinsed it. I had it with this hand and I was rinsing it under the water. And then I went to switch so I could grab the towel and I grabbed the blade. And I said a lot of bad words because it hurt really bad because they're such sharp knives. It's like a paper cut though. It's not deep. It's just a surface one. Yeah, so I covered it up in case out here in my crafty room I got a little too gumptious and started playing with inks and paints because I didn't want to get that in there. Uh-oh, I heard something click, so maybe it's almost to temperature. See, and like none of this is hot. I can touch all of this. This is not hot. The handle is not hot. This is not hot. Only this purple area is hot. Yeah, like all of that is cool to the touch. This purple area is what gets hot. There is our beep, and now you can see the green light, maybe. See if I can lift that up so you can see it. You can see the green light a little bit there. There you go. And now we will lay down the die, the foil face down. Remember, shiny side down. We will put our paper on top and our carbon fiber plate, top plate. Put this down. And then we hit start and we let it count down 15 seconds according to the instructions. This is what we do. So let's see if it really works. Meanwhile, I have I've turned on the Gemini Junior and it's done. So now you're going to take and pull it away. You're going to use finger grips if you grab any of this because it could be hot. And it says you can just slide it right through. I don't know if that's really big enough. We might have to make the sandwich bigger. I don't know. No, maybe not. Let's see. Ow, I see what they mean. When it comes out the other side, you want to use those finger grips. Oh my goodness. That's what they were talking about. So I don't know if this is hot or not. You can see the impression on there a little bit. They said that that's fine, perfectly normal, and okay. Oh yeah, that one's not really hot. It did cut it beautifully. Oh my goodness. So let's get that. And then these are those magic tweezers. Okay, let's see how they work. Look at this. Oh, you pick it up and then you take it and you can just lay it down on your silicone mat. You let the tweezers go and it'll drop it. Isn't that fantastic? I love it. All right, I'm gonna lay that down. Let's see if we can peel this out. I don't know if it cut the foil. I don't think it cut the foil all the way. So let's do the reveal then. Ta-da! Oh, it did cut the centerpiece. See, it didn't foil it because there was nothing on there to foil. So you got this little oval that you can reuse. And then, oh, look at that. Oh, it didn't foil very good. I think maybe I need another plate going through with it. Like it just wasn't quite enough. I swear I followed the instructions. So let's do it again. Like I said, this is my first time with it. You guys have not used it without you guys. I'm just going to put the same piece on there. Maybe add one of those plastic shims. And I'm just going to put the die cut right back on top. It's getting a little toasty. Yeah. Telling me it's at temperature. Let's get those off of there. I think maybe it needs another shim to go through with it. So let's start it. I think it had plenty of heat. I just think it didn't have enough pressure. And that was the real issue. It didn't have enough pressure. Does anybody else have one of the foiling machines? I know there are a couple of different heat systems out there. And I didn't know. Okay, figure out how to use these things. All right, let's send this through. There we go. Now, ooh, popping and cracking. Catching it on the other side using my fancy little foil or silicone fingers. So, that metal one gets a little toasty. Oh, that looks much better. But it did move. So let's see if it actually foiled. Oh, and it did. Look at that. It did. That's what it was. It needed more pressure. I can't get it off of the Teflon plate. But it did cut it a little bit more. So it's a little off. It still looks really pretty, even though it's not perfect because of the way I did it. But you can see that was almost too much. What's really neat about this plate is, look at that. I've run it through the machine twice and it's not even warped. It's still straight. Like it doesn't bend because it's carbon fiber. That was one of the things they said on the HSN videos, that this doesn't bend. So how cool is that it doesn't bend? Let's get this one off of there. And the other cool thing is you can create a bigger, you can create, not a bigger, I don't know what I'm talking about. you can use your negatives. Like this one's messed up because my paper shifted, but that's okay. I figured that would probably happen. So I'll throw it to the side, but you can use your negative foil to foil on other things. So how cool is that? Let's see. I'm going to use the happy birthday in here and put it on that oval that it die cut out of the center. How about that? Some of this packaging. Let's do the little happy birthday, and see, I can put it right on this oval. I can use the oval foil that came out. Look at that. Fantastic. And if I place it on there, let's get it up to heat. They did say if you overheat the foil that you will have, you might have some extra foil stick if you overheat it. So I'm just making it straight to see if I can actually kind of center it like that's going to work. I don't know if that's going to work. The foil doesn't have to be straight, but it would be nice if the paper was. So let's do that. That one was a little thick, I think. So let's do just the metal shim from the Gemini. Let's see if that's enough to send it through. Hopefully that didn't shift too much. I think that might be why they use the magnetic one a lot, because then it doesn't shift. I don't know if this was enough, too much. I have no idea, but let's see. Let's see what we come up with. Oh, it looks good. Let's get it off of here. So again, we can use our scissors, pick up the die, look at that, and then you just lay it down on your mat and let your scissors come, or your tweezers come apart, and here's the reveal. Ready? The reveal is the most exciting part if I can get a hold of the foil. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, I got over foiling, but look at that. How perfect that is. Aside from my over foiling, because I got it too hot. So there is a fix for that. So I hear that you can use your eraser and just get that foil right off of there. Look at that. It's coming right off. That plate is still hot. How about that? Let's do it over here where it's not as hot. Now you can't see me now, but I think I need a sand eraser. This is my Prismacolor eraser. It's not working as well. Well, it is, but sorry, I'm shaking the camera, I know. Shaking the whole table. My goodness. That got off a lot of it. Ow, it's hot. This little sucker does get hot, let me tell you. If you're heat embossing on other surfaces, you can set the temperature higher, like for leather material and stuff like that. You would set it higher so that you have a stronger bond with your material. At least I'm assuming that's why. Got to heat up that thicker material. And there we go. Super cute. Look at that. It looks so professional. I mean, it's way better than any of the foiling I've ever done using my Mink or my laminator. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love that foiling, but it's actually debossed a little bit. It's very cool. I love it. All right, let me get this eraser stuff off of here. Ooh, my plate's hot. All right, so there's that. Wow, that is pretty cool. I'm excited. What do you guys think? That was super easy, right? The first time was user error. I didn't have enough pressure. So that was not any fault of the machine. That was totally me. Totally and completely me. But let's see. Whoa, I don't even know where that went. I cut off the end and it went flying. Okay, let's not cut that one all the way off. Let's take this out. Look at that. Let's do this heart. This is so cute. All right, let's get this up to temperature while I am going to put it on this this piece of cardstock. And I think I'm going to do it in gold, if I can get the tape off. Oh my goodness. I don't know why they put tape that's like doesn't have a tab or it's not removable. This makes it so hard. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm just a crybaby. I don't know. Probably me. Probably just a crybaby. I'm gonna have to get up. Oops. And maybe can use. Oh, maybe I could use the magnetic one to keep it from moving. Wow, that got hot. So I'm going to cut a little piece of the gold, just enough to cover my heart. So it actually looks like I can like cut this in half pretty much. And yeah, there we go. And then I'm gonna put down my cardstock, put down the cover plate, and count. Put the scissors out of the way. Boop. All right. And then we unplug it. And I'm going to hold it down so things don't shift because I think that's what's happening to me. I don't have to put an extra plate this time. Oh my goodness, everything slid. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Because I had the magnetic shim in there to try to keep it together. So let's see how that works. I'm getting goop on my machine or on my plate. That's weird. Okay. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. Like, ow, I melted my foil to the magnetic sheet. It's gonna be a good day in the neighborhood. So you don't have to be perfect to be able to do this. I totally cut my magnetic mat. Gonna have to order a new one of these. So you don't have to be perfect to be a crafter. You should follow the instructions always and not listen to me. That is today's learning lesson. I'm just going to set that to the side. We'll order a new one of those, apparently. Okay, yeah, that's a little toasty. Yeah, it shifted because, okay, it cooled off. Let's see if we can get that out. The dye cooled off pretty quick. What is that? I don't even know what that is. But there's the heart. Look how pretty that is. Can we not focus? Can we focus, please? There we go. Look how pretty that is. Even with me trying to mess it up, destroying my metal plate or my magnetic plate, it still turned out beautiful. Just really, really pretty. Easy to use. Directions are easy to follow. And you should just follow the directions as they come and not try to modify them, because I did, and look what I did. I totally destroyed my magnetic sheet. I melted it. I melted my magnetic platform. So that's no good. So maybe what I should have done, well, no, because then it would cut it. Well, I have another one of these magnetic ones, and I will just use it with this, or I'll order another one. But again, that's like the third time it's gone through and totally not even warped. It's scarred a little bit, but it has not hurt the integrity of it. This is fantastic. I'm very impressed. I like it a lot. And I am going to go ahead and turn all of this off. So let's turn off the power, turn off the switch, turn off the Gemini Junior, get rid of some of this cardstock. And thank you so much for tuning in. This was really my first attempt with this machine. And we learned a couple of things, and we tried a couple of things. And yeah, I plan on playing with this more, and maybe we'll have some more videos coming up soon using this when I perfect it and get a little better at it. But I think we did pretty good overall. These are the things that we made, and they turned out pretty good, I think. I'm very pleased with the happy birthday. The frame looks awesome. Aside from the extra foil that's on it, the heart looks really nice. That would be really cute on a card. Yeah, I really like it a lot. This is really a neat toy, fun to play with, and fairly easy to use. So, and see, there's that leftover from the heart. So we can use that on another project, and we can just foil it to the heart. I mean, to the paper. And the same thing with the happy birthday. We could cut around that, make it square, and cut around it, and then foil it to like a piece of paper. That would be cool. So I'm going to clean up my mess and maybe play a little bit longer. Thanks so much for stopping in. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, because that really helps me out a lot and lets me know that you liked it. I know it wasn't perfect, and there was some trial and error involved, but that's part of the fun, right? That's the name of the game, trial and error. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I would love to have you join my community. And if you have any comments, I'd love to read your comments. I love to hear what you're thinking. If you've used one of these machines, there are a couple different kinds out there. The Gemini foil press is the newest one, as far as I know. But if you've used one of those other ones, or if you've used this one, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. And maybe you like your Minc better or your Laminator better. Two totally different systems. They don't use the same foil. And they don't even use the same process. You can't use your dies in the Laminator. Totally different process, but both achieve beautiful results. So let me know what you think, what your thoughts are, and have a great night. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye.